you come in, because if you see a history quiz, a lot of people say, well, I don't know a lot about history, I'm not going to even do it. So, and it gives you a chance to learn something new. So whilst I'm also trying to do something else at the same time, I've managed to find it now eventually. I'm going to go through the questions. So I'm just going to give it a couple of minutes just to let people come on. And if you notice, I did actually put up a pre-broadcast letting you know that when this quiz would be happening. So I will try and remember to do that in the future. Okay, so as I say, it's a history quiz. Is the connection good there? Shall I leave it there? Sorry, my hair's a bit of a mess because, as you know, we're still in lockdown and the hairdressers don't actually open until April the 20th, I think. Or no, April the 12th. April the 12th is the day I can get my hair cut. So that's like how many weeks? That's, oh my gosh, it's like over 6 weeks, and it's already gone over 6 weeks. My hair, I usually get it cut every 6 weeks. That's when it's long. So when I went to the hairdressers just before Christmas, it was actually just before Christmas, I said cut it really short because we don't know if we're going to be in lockdown for, we didn't know how long. So hello Melanie, good morning. We might do I Spy as well. However, my friend does I Spy on a Friday, so I might just leave that for a Monday. But I know you really enjoyed the I Spy on Monday. There was a few that didn't get the idea. It's not really so much of an idea. It's just if you want to stay a little bit extra on the video, on the broadcast, you can do. And we're doing the hats challenge and things as well. That's why I decided to do it. So I should just grow it long. Maybe I should, Melanie. You're probably right there. But the last time I had it very, very long was about 11 years ago. And it's the fringe. So if you can't sweep the fringe to the side, and it just gets right in your eyes, and it went right up to here. My fringe, it was like, imagine if you've got a bowl on your head and you cut round it. So yeah, thank you, Alexis, for the tip, by the way. So if you're doing a broadcast and you actually go live, if you actually mention on the broadcast when you're going live, those that have interacted with the actual broadcast, so the ticket, like letting you know, like a poster, which you'll have seen when I was live, it counts towards the hats challenge. So little tip there for you all if you are doing the hats challenge. And I don't think that has anything to do with the referral scheme. So if you're part of the referral scheme, not everybody is, it's only selected people. I wasn't. but I'm a VIP, which is good. So quite a big week on hats for me. Melanie said I can teach you how to do your own fringe. Okay, Melanie, I might do. I have cut my hair once before. It was a long time ago. But I made a right mess of it. So if when it naturally grows, it tends to go into its own style anyway. So I might just leave it. We'll see. Anyway, so welcome to the quiz, everybody. Do like the broadcast, share the broadcast, and yeah, pretty much. Thank you for coming into the quiz today. So I'm not going to take too much of your time. So this is a history quiz, everyone. So we're doing a history quiz today. So we've got 15 questions. So I tend to do more questions on a Monday and then less questions on a Friday because you want to enjoy the weekend. You don't want to be doing too many questions. Hurts the brain too much. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So question number 1 then, if we're all ready. Remember, don't put your answer in the box until I'm going through the answers. Okay. And write them on a piece of paper. 15 questions. It's all about history. Are we all ready? Just give me a thumbs up if we're ready. I've got my coffee, guys. I've got my, even though this is a Yorkshire cup, this is where I live in Yorkshire. I've actually got another cup and it says Yorkshire on it. It shows you all the places on the map. So you've got to come and visit Yorkshire, everybody. Yeah, this is mainly, it should be for tea, but I'm having coffee. Anyway, it's question number 1 there. So question 1. Okay, Nazi Germany planned to invade the United Kingdom during World War II, but what did Hitler name the planned invasion? So remember, write this on a sheet of paper, everyone. Nazi Germany planned to invade the United Kingdom during World War II, but what did Hitler name the planned invasion? So write your answer on a piece of paper, everyone, or on a laptop, or in a Word document. Save the environment. I was rummaging through my cupboard yesterday, sorting some things out, and in a cup at the back of in my cupboard, I have a cup. We all have like an old cup, don't we, that we put things in, and inside the cup was the coffee, the original coffee of Lavazza, which I'm drinking now. Before they changed them to the eco-friendly pods. So I actually have two of I've got one left, one of the original ones. So, and I put it in the machine, and I thought the machine were going to break because it kept making this really loud noise, like as if the coffee inside had dried up. You know, because it puts pressure on the coffee, and then puts the water through it. And I thought the coffee machine were going to break because it was making this really loud noise. So I think the coffee's actually dried up inside, and that was why it was taking on. I thought there might have been this build-up of water pressure, and then all of a sudden the machine would just explode. I thought, I don't want to be doing that, cleaning that up this morning. So, but yeah, this is one of the original coffees. If you want to buy me coffee, you can do. There's a link in the bio. You don't have to do. So that's question number one. Question number two. Okay, during the first times of exploration, the Western Hemisphere, in particular the Americas, were known by what term? This is a good question, and I've always actually wondered what it was called. Maybe I've heard of it. I think I know what it was called. But during the first times of exploration, the Western Hemisphere, in particular the Americas, were known by what term? So write the answer on a piece of paper. Do not put the answer in the box. We could do with a pinned post. Perhaps if you're watching this, please next update, let's have a pinned post message we can add on the screen. That'll be very good as well for other things. Okay, so that was question two. Question number 3 of 15. Which US president gave the famous Gettysburg Address speech? So which US president gave the famous Gettysburg Address speech? Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Okay, that was question number 3. Question number 4. Okay, the War of the Grand Alliance. So the War of the Grand Alliance was also known as the How Many Years War. So the War of the Grand Alliance was also known as the How Many. So we're looking for a number here. How Many Years War? Okay, so the War of the Grand Alliance. No cheating, by the way, I should say. This is a quiz where I hope you come in, take part in the questions, give you the answers. No cheating. I mean, if you really want to, and maybe you don't have a lot of time, and you've got another device, go and look the answer up, but don't put it in the box. But don't give yourself the point just for not knowing it. There might be times where you think, oh, I know the answer, but I can't think it's on the tip of my tongue, and you really, really know it, and you really want to know it straight away. But I do go through all the answers. So thanks, Melanie. Thank you. Okay, so that was question number 4. Question number 5. In 1938, what was designed from corrugated steel by William Patterson and Carl Kernson? So in 1938, what was designed from corrugated steel by William Patterson and Carl Kernson? Which question do you want repeating, Melanie? I'll go through them at the end anyway, though. Just tell me which numbers you want me to repeat at the end. But question 4 was the War of the Grand Alliance was also known as the How Many Years War? Question 5 was in 1938, what was designed from corrugated steel by William Patterson and Carl Kernson? So question 4 was the number of years war. How many years was the Grand Alliance? Okay, question number 6. Okay, what name was given to the South African Wars? You were expecting me to say variant then, weren't you? What name was given to the South African Wars of 1880 to 1881 and 1899 to 1902? These are really good questions. I mean, when I was at school, I never really used to like history, but when you learn it in a way that you can feel, you know, you're in a better environment, you do learn, you remember facts more. And some of these I've never even heard of. So I'm learning something new as well today. So that was question number 6. What name was given to the South African Wars of 1880 to 1881 and 1899 to 1902? Okay, question number 7. What British tribe did the, I think this is pronounced Iceni or Iceni, or maybe Iceni, I can't pronounce that. But what British tribe did the, it's spelled I-C-E-N, sorry, I-C-E-N-I. Let me put that on the screen so you know. I-C-E-N-I. Oops. So that's the word. Which British tribe did the Iceni belong to? Which British tribe did the Iceni belong to? Look at the word. I think I know what that could be, actually. If you look at the word, but I could be wrong. I don't know the answers until I check. Okay, so that's question number 7. Okay, question number 8. Okay, during which World War did the Battle of the Somme occur? So during which World War did the Battle of the Somme occur? So which World War? The Battle of the Somme. Okay, question number 9. Okay, which notorious 18th century British pirate wore a beard and became famous for operating around the West Indies and the east coasts of the American colonies? Isn't that a good question? And I don't think it was Jack Sparrow. Which notorious 18th century British pirate wore a beard and became famous for operating around the West Indies and the east coasts of the American colonies? What a fabulous question. You probably all noticed I've shaved, by the way. You're probably thinking, where's the beard gone? Well, after my video, which I did on Monday, it was on Monday, wasn't it? When I did the lemon muffins. I think it was Monday. No, it wasn't Monday. It was Wednesday. Wednesday was the last when I put him live. And yeah, my beard. I looked like a different person on there, didn't I? It was like, I feel like I'd aged by about 10 years. So I thought, okay, I shaved my beard. And then I thought last night, it still looks a bit... So I decided to do a proper shave. Well, you might think it's a proper shave, but it just grows back so fast. You don't want beards, trust me. Sometimes they're all right. If, you know, in the summertime, it's nice, but it's not. It's nice to feel nice and clean. Okay, so that was question number 9. Question number 10. Okay, who piloted the first non-stop flight across the Atlantic? Who piloted the first non-stop flight across the Atlantic? What a good question. I could be completely wrong, but whenever I think of that question, I think of brothers. Was it like a pair of brothers? I could be wrong though, but maybe I'm right. I'm not sure. Oh, actually, I think I know who it might be now. Okay, question 11. This is a true or false question. Okay. The Dowding system was a ground-controlled interception network that controlled airspace across the United Kingdom. Is that true or is that false? So it's spelled D-O-W-D-I-N-G. The Dowding system was a ground-controlled interception network that controlled airspace across the United Kingdom. Was that true or was that false? Put your answer on a sheet of paper. Okay, question number 12. During which war did Florence Nightingale attend to wounded soldiers? So during which war did Florence Nightingale attend to wounded soldiers? Okay, we've only got 3 more questions left. Okay, so question number 13. Which English civil engineer constructed a network of tunnels, bridges, and viaducts for the Great Western Railway from 1833? So there's a mix of questions here. Even though you think of history, a lot of people think of the war when it comes to history, but there's other questions here, like the first, trains and transport infrastructure, and lots of history here. It's quite a good quiz, this. I might do another one if you like this one. Not today, though, maybe next week. But again, the question 13. Which English civil engineer constructed a network of tunnels, bridges, and viaducts for the Great Western Railway from 1833? There's 2 names that come to mind, because I like to watch a lot of these train programs. I'm not a massive fan of trains, but I like to watch them now and again just to learn about my history, in England, and we did find the railway there, didn't we? So if it wasn't for England, we wouldn't have the railway. Although the places that actually found the railway don't actually have a proper metro system. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Not in Leeds. It was up in County Durham, where the first actual railway line was in Stockton, I think, near that area, and then also the first line was like Manchester to Liverpool, if I'm correct there. But that's not the question. The question was, which English civil engineer constructed the network of tunnels, bridges, and viaducts for the Great Western Railway from 1833? Okay, question 14. Okay, what were the Enterprise, Yorktown, and Hornet? So question 14, what was the Enterprise, Yorktown, and Hornet? What were they better known as? Or what are they known as? Or maybe what it says were, so it must be something in the past. And final question, then question 15. What was the name of the legendary sword of King Arthur? I think I know that one. What was the name of the legendary sword of King Arthur? So that's all the questions. Would anybody like any of the questions, repeating again? Let me know. Let me know if you need any of the questions repeating. We're going to go through them anyway, and then I'll give you about 20 seconds on each question. If you want to pop the answer in the box, you are allowed to do that now, because I've gone through all the questions. Okay. Just stop giving the answer to other people, okay? Okay, so question number 1 then. Nazi Germany planned to invade the UK during World War II, but what did Hitler name the planned invasion? Any guesses? Let's see if anybody got these correct. So what was the answer to question 1? Pop your answer in the box. So Sweet Pea, Leslie, thank you for subscribing. I do appreciate that. So if you know the answer to question number 1, you can now pop the answer in the box. So again, the question: Nazi Germany planned to invade the UK during World War II, but what did Hitler name the planned invasion? Any guesses? Any guesses, anyone? I might go and put a jumper on. I'm a little bit chilly now. It's really sunny outside, but in this room it gets really cold. So, let me just stretch. So any guesses? Okay, the correct answer then, I've given you enough time, was called Operation Celion. Operation Celion. Question number 2. During the first times of exploration, the Western Hemisphere, in particular the Americas, were known by what term? What were the term? Did we get this correct? The answer to number 2, it was the New World. I got that one right. The New World. Question 3. Which US president gave the famous Gettysburg Address speech? So which US president gave the famous Gettysburg Address speech? And the correct answer to number 3, it was Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. Question number 4. This was one that Melanie wanted me to repeat. The War of the Grand Alliance was also known as the how many years war? Well done if you got this. The answer, it was the 9 Years War. Well done, Melanie. Yeah, I'm just going to go through the answers now, okay? I'm going to go straight through them. So the number 4, it was the 9 Years War. So number 9, N-I-N-E, 9. Question number 5. In 1938, what was designed from corrugated steel by William Patterson and Carl Kernson? Any guesses? It's quite a tough one. If you got this right, I would be very impressed. But maybe there's another name for this. It was the Anderson Shelter. The Anderson Shelter. I don't think that's a type of war shelter. Maybe it is. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that. Okay, question number 6. What name was given to the South African Wars of 1880 to 81 and 1899 to 1902? Number 6, the correct answer was, it was the First and Second Boer Wars. B-O-E-R War. Well done, Melanie. You got that right. Well done. Okay, question number 7. What British tribe did the Iceni belong to? What British tribe did the Iceni belong to? And the correct answer was, it was the Celtic tribes. The Celtic tribes. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's not Celtic. That's the football team. Could be wrong, couldn't I? Even though I descend from like the Celtic reign myself, my ancestors from Northern Ireland and all that area. So question number 8, I believe. I think that's correct anyway. Pretty certain. Number 8, during which World War did the Battle of the Somme occur? And the correct answer was World War I. The First World War. Well done, Melanie. Question number 10. Okay. Oh, sorry, I missed the question there, haven't I? Question number 9. Which notorious 18th century British pirate wore a beard and became famous for operating around the West Indies and the east coast of the American colonies? Hello, Linda. Good morning. Well done if you got this. Number 9. It was Blackbeard. I was thinking... I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking of somebody else, but Blackbeard was the correct answer to number 9. Question number 10. Okay, question 10. Who piloted the first non-stop flight across the Atlantic? So who piloted the first non-stop flight across the Atlantic? Now, I mentioned on there, I said about brothers. The actual correct answer... Oh, 1 second. Have I got that? No, I got that right. Number 10, it was Captain John Alcock. Captain John Alcock. That was the answer to question 10. Question 11. This was a true or false question. Well done, Melanie. Well done. I know there's a bit of a delay on the chat, so I should give it that extra 20 seconds, shouldn't I, to see. Okay, true or false then? I'll give you the extra 10 seconds. The Dowding system was a ground-controlled interception network that controlled airspace across the United Kingdom. Is that true or is it false? The Dowding system was a ground-controlled interception network that controlled airspace across the United Kingdom. Is that true or false? Get a sip of coffee, everybody. Oh, so let me know, what is the weather like where you are today? Is it nice and hot and sunny, or is it cold, miserable and grey? Is it raining? Luckily, we're getting into spring now, so it's warmed up a little bit, but it's when the sun comes out, it's really, really nice. So hopefully in the next couple of weeks, it should get a lot warmer. Melanie's saying false. Okay, I can tell you the answer. It was true. Sorry, Melanie, it was true. The answer was true. Okay, question 12. During which war did Florence Nightingale attend to wounded soldiers? During which war did Florence Nightingale attend to wounded soldiers? And the answer to number 12, it was indeed, Melanie, well done. It was the Crimean War. Okay, question 13. Okay, I know this one. Which English civil engineer constructed a network of tunnels, bridges, and viaducts for the Great Western Railway from 1833? And the answer, it was Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Isambard Kingdom Brunel. Okay, and question 14. What were the Enterprise, Yorktown, and Hornet? I'll give you that, Melanie. You can have that one. I was looking for Brunel. So question 14. What were the Enterprise, Yorktown, and Hornet? And I don't think they were Star Trek ships or space ships. They were American aircraft carriers. American aircraft carriers was the answer I was looking for. If you put aircrafts, I'll give you that. If you put carriers, I'll also give you that. So that was the word, aircraft carriers. Don't worry too much if you put American. Okay, and final question then. What was the name of the legendary sword of King Arthur? What was the name of the legendary sword of King Arthur? Okay, and that's the final question. Well done, Melanie. Yes, it was indeed. It was Excalibur. Okay, so add up your points. Add up how many points you've got. If you want to send me them on Instagram, you're more than welcome to. My Instagram is AidenLeeds1. I can't remember. I think I had a different name on Instagram. That's why I changed it. And then I couldn't have Aiden Leeds, which is my username. So I had to put the 1 at the end. So that's why. Aiden Leeds 1. So Melanie got 10. Well done, Melanie. Still out of 15. That's very good. That's what is that, like 75%, isn't it? I think. Oh no, sorry. Oh, 1 second. Maybe we should do a maths quiz next week. Out of 15, 60%, 66%, 2/3. That's not bad. So everybody else, if you're watching this on replay, pop your answers in the box. Not your answers. Pop your scores in the box so I can see them, and or send me them on Instagram. So that concludes the quiz for today. I won't be on this evening, unfortunately, because I think I'm going to treat myself today for something instead of cooking. Melanie says, don't do maths quiz. I'll try not to. I thought history was going to be quite tricky, but actually that wasn't too bad. We might do another history quiz on Monday. So it'll be 11 a.m. again, normal time. And I'm just doing these quizzes until, well, I will probably continue still doing them when I've got the time. But obviously we're locked down. Well, we'll carry on doing them until May probably. So I will keep you focused and keep the mind alive. So I'm going to end the broadcast, guys. So thank you so much for taking part, and I shall see you all on Monday at about. So it won't be 11 o'clock on Monday. It'll be 12 o'clock on Monday, because I do another quiz, you see, on Monday. So which is probably a lot better than mine. Well, it is actually better than mine. But yeah, so I shall see you at about 12 o'clock, about midday on Monday. Obviously that's UK time here, so it'll work out the time difference. But if you watch on replay, you can watch it any time. You're very welcome, Melanie. And I shall see you then, and have a very good weekend. I might be on over the weekend. I think I'm going to go for a nice long walk this weekend somewhere, stretch my legs, and I'll probably come on anyway at some point. So you can always just follow me. You can give me a follow, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and let's hope that the weather's going to be quite nice as well. So take care, everybody. Have a great day, and I'll catch you all soon. So bye, everyone. Bye.